Hello. Welcome back to Caves of Cud. I am currently moving back through the crypts after going back and dropping all of our gear off over at the Freehold. Nothing really happened there other than I did pick up one more dram of cloning draft from Sixru in Ezra, and I cloned Tilly one more time. Other than that, that's really all that's happened. To kick off here, I thought that we could, I grabbed the bioscanning bracelet out of one of our chests, and we're going to put just put a nuclear cell in that and equip that on one of our arms. Also, we picked up the geomagnetic disc. So, you know what, we'll use one of our radio-powered antimatter cells, and we will equip this also. And lastly, I noticed that one of our nuclear cells was drained, so we are going to rip this apart. We could, if we wanted to charge it, go for radio powered. I think we're just going to rip this one apart. That's what I like to do with nuclear cells when they get a bit drained. It's just to dismantle them. So there you go. We're getting number 6 bit out of that one. So we are in the lower crypts right now. I've just made it through the crematory, and we're just looking for the stairway up, and we'll be almost back to where we were. So there you go, there's a stairway right there. Okay, so welcome to Flavor Town. This is where all the good loot is, in the upper crypt. Priests and royal families. We're going to take our time here. We're going to grab all of the nice stuff that calls to us. We're going to close the door behind us, of course. We're going to take out the crypt sitters in a single hit. 263 damage. And we're going to see what we get. Okay, so this is the long reach grappling gun. This is an item I haven't really used much. It's not been in the game that long. Seems pretty cool. It's essentially a grappling hook. I'm probably not going to use it if I'm being completely honest. Doesn't really call to me. But I imagine it works in much the same way as a space inverter. Right, let's get in here. Let's close the door behind us. Just take this guy out. I'm actually really shocked by just how powerful we are in melee now. Oh, we have some chiral rings. Interesting. Very interesting. So these go in a floating nearby slot. Obviously, we can't use them because we have gesticulating on our gloves. But they give you 1 AV, 2 DV. Those are pretty cool. We'll definitely keep those on us. And a gyrocopter backpack. Honestly, this weighs too much for me to really want to drag around with us. So we're going to disassemble it immediately. But we will take the chiral rings. Okay. So what we want to do here is just keep looting all of the tombs we can. These are unfortunately already open. That is a very bad sign. So let's try and take out some of these crypt ferrets. And if we get lucky, we'll take out the one that looted this place. And we may be able to pick up the loot that it stole from me. And let's be honest, it stole it from me. It's my loot, by right, as the main character of this story. Yeah, these have both been looted, which is real sad. So when you're faced with that, like I said, you have a couple choices. You can start blasting, taking out some of these crypt ferrets if you like. Or you can just kind of move on. There's a mimic there. Interesting. I think, you know, we got 140 rounds until the bell tolls here. So, oh, I just realized, by the way, I'm so sorry that the game sound is not set up, is it? Let me correct that momentarily. So sorry about that. Okay, there we go. The game sound will now be running in the background. Enjoy my little transition there. Okay, yeah, I'm so sorry. Literally have just come off the back of recording a bunch of Zero Sievert, so I'm a little bit out of sorts right now. Okay, where's this ferret going? Please stop teleporting, my friend. Okay, he doesn't have the loot. So, we got 180 rounds now until the bell tolls. You also didn't drop anything. I mean, somewhat decent XP from killing these guys. Let's just hole up here until the bell goes. And then let's move on. Oh, you're lucky. Okay, there we go. The bell has gone. We can continue on here. It looks like we can head south from this location. Let's hope that these tombs... No, maybe not. Okay. Let's hope that the... There we go. East. There is a teleporter there, by the way, so we can go to the next layer if we want. Oh, what do we have here? We have a king crab, legendary. And we've been confused immediately by a enigma snail, which is fun. And of course, as usual, we have absolute chaos happening right now. We'll let those guys do their thing, you know. Whilst I go and loot. Assuming there's anywhere to loot in here. Yeah, I'm not seeing a single place to loot, so you know what? I say let's move on. Where are we going? Okay, we can't see what we're fighting right now because we're in a field of vantabuds. What do we have here? Okay, we're good. What do we have? Engraved helmet that we can't use, of course. Take out the crypt sitter. Keep moving. That's a lot of ferrets. Keep moving, keep looting. That one's already been looted. That's a real shame. 40 rounds until the bell goes. Let's quickly get in this building. Okay, this one has not been looted. Okay, crypts are dealt with. What do we have? Ooh, just grave goods, huh? Not great. Let's wait until the bell goes there. So I think, you know, if I wasn't recording this for YouTube, I would likely kill every single crypt ferret that I came across, just until I got all of the loot. But you know what, I think let's not dawdle too long. I mean, if you want me to, we can always come back here at a later date and just kind of mop up, so to speak. Because I will likely be coming back here at some point anyway. To pick up what we find in the chests above. But I think for now, we're going to go straight for all of the crypts we can find. Also, let's take out these grave robbers, because, like I said, there's a lot of money to be made by taking them out. Plaster fur, plaster fur, plaster fur. And of course the herbaries. We honestly have too many herbaries, but I guess you can't have too much of a good thing, right? Let's keep moving. Okay. This is one of the people you can trade the repulsive device with, the gasher. Okay. What do we got here? Ooh, okay. Precision Nanan fingers. So these are pretty good. Your weapon's percentage-based effects are 3 times as likely to occur. That's those are good gloves, honestly. And since we have 3 pairs of hands, we could absolutely take those. It kind of sucks that they're feathered, because you can only have 3 modifiers. Having them on the Nanan fingers means that we now can only have 2 modifiers on this, but still pretty good. Let's grab those. Okay. See what else we get. Grave goods. Gross. Okay. How long until the bell goes here? 120 rounds. Hopefully this one's already been loot. No, never mind. This is just the where the Mapango like to chill out. Let's take that guy out. What do we have? Okay. Let's put some juice into our advanced toolkit here. We'll put a you know what, we'll put a solar cell in there for now. No. I didn't want to sleep. I wanted to check out. We cut his face off, by the way. Okay, I think we picked up everything that he had on him. So let's find out what these pistols were. Masterwork pistol. And a sleep grenade. Okay. 60 turns until the bell tolls. Let's just wait that out a moment. There we go. Let's keep moving. Keep moving, keep looting. As always, we cut another face off. Holy cow, look at us go. As always, we're kind of looking out for things like polygel. You know, I was playing, I was streaming CUD yesterday, and I had 5 polygel at one point. And it was pretty cool having that much polygel, honestly. And I think I kind of want to do it on this run. Okay, these have been looted? They have not been looted, but they're full of garbage. We're very close to level 32 at this point, which is nice. And I think, you know, we will do a quick kind of pass around a lot of these areas. We can find the right way to go, that is. Here we go. There's a beetle here as well. Very nice. 3 painted items and great renown. Okay, probably won't be doing that, but if we remember, we'll try. There's the teleporter that takes you to the doorway for the next level. Oh, the voiders, man. Bane of my existence, honestly. Alright. 60 rounds until the bell tolls here. Let's just get inside and wait that out. There we go. Beware the voiders. And the Vanta buds as well. Means I can't see a thing. To hope that we are not getting attacked right now. Come on. There we go, got him. Okay, so that place has definitely been looted. Or has it? I think we got here just in time. It's just grave goods, unfortunately. Which is not really what we want, but there you go. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. What do we have here? We've got an Eigen rifle. We have a chain laser, a slender chain laser. We're doing some good things with chain lasers on my YouTube playthrough at the moment. Gun rack. Oh, if we were playing a Truekin right now, this would be absolute gold. Finding that. Honestly, a pretty good chest. I would honestly consider, I mean, the fact that this is a slender chain laser makes it all the more valuable. We can actually get that down to weighing just 10 if we take the heavy weapons skill tree. The first, if you look at the heavy weapons skill tree here, heavy weapons count for half their weight towards your encumbrance. If we wanted to go heavy weapons, which, you know, I'm considering it, honestly. We definitely have the points for it. We'd need to take tank though immediately, because you do get hampered, which cuts your movement speed down, which is obviously not ideal. Alright, so we've made it down to the bottom. I think we can, yeah, okay, so I think we were in the southeast corner there, so we can now move around. Keep on looting. Ogre fur hat, sure, I'll take it. What do we have this way? Another pair of helping hands, wow. I mean, we can't use... At least as a mutant, you can't use 2 pairs, but I believe there's a Truekin cybernetic that allows you to have 2 back slots, I think. Pretty sure I haven't imagined that, but that is a thing that actually exists. Okay, the bell has just tolled, we can keep moving. This is... Okay, no, this hasn't been looted, this is just a little chill out point for the Mapango. Okay, with loads of grave robbers here. That was very foolish of them. I hope that they regret doing that. What do we have here? Congealed Hulk Honey, another floating glow sphere, more Herbries. We definitely have more Herbries than we'll hopefully ever need at this point. And a Collider Slug as well. Killing those Collider Slugs, sometimes they drop Rainbow Weave gear, which is kind of nice. And a Salve Injector. I don't know if we've used a single Salve Injector this entire play. And that, boys and girls, is why we are killing these friggin' grave robbers, because of the polygel. Incredible. An Eigen pistol also. Resonance grenade, honestly, we'll just rip that apart. Glitter grenade, let's rip that as well. Lots of food. We should probably start picking the crayons up also. Okay, watch out for these guys. Big room here. Unfortunately, it's already been looted from the looks of things. Yeah, looted and looted. Damn. That's a shame. That's a lot of damage we just did there. So these guys can stun you, just for the record. So be aware of that. I'm going to try and take them out. I mean, we can take them out in melee pretty easily. We just don't want to get stun locked by them, since there's a bunch of them. Let's let them come to me here. They move quite slowly, so there we go. Okay, 160 turns until the bell goes. There we go, level 32. We can now name our flawless battle axe. Yes. It's taken on new qualities as well. +1 to its penetration rolls and +1 strength. Incredible. And we're getting that from your own personal relic mod, by the way, which you can find the link to in the description. We will name it based on its qualities. The Colossal Hue of the Tomb of the Eaters. Honestly, love it. That's a great name. And let's keep it Christ still here so we know what it is. We get extra strength from that now. Incredible. We're up to 41 strength. Can't complain about that. Let's keep moving. Really would have loved to have looted this place. Okay, one of our overloaded pistols is now out of juice. Let's put the nuclear cell in there. Freaking ferrets, man. They're so hard to hit. Let's keep moving. Another plaster for bonnet. So with that polygel, by the way, that we just picked up, there's a couple of things that I would consider. Obviously, our legendary Eater's Nectar Injector is like a big priority. Also, though, I think we have on one of our arms this carbide cutter. This is a sharp, folded arm blade here. And I actually think having a bunch of those on each of our arms could just give us an obscene amount. We already hit pretty hard, but we could take it to the next level. Man, all of these have been looted. That's sad. Let's wait until the bell tolls. Oh, also, we have 4 mutation points now. We could absolutely buy a new mutation. We are a chimera, so why don't we do that? Just as a little bonus here. We are still going to be working on Spiral Horn. We can take that to level 19. But we do enough damage that I feel comfortable buying something new. This is capped because it's level 10. You can only take physical mutations to level 10 unless they get rapidly advanced. And these don't really give us a big enough benefit to level either of these up right now. So we're going to buy a new mutation. Multiple legs. Okay. Freezing Ray. Also, I really like Freezing Ray. I do enjoy Freezing Ray a lot. We can get spinnerets and grow a new body part. I think spinnerets is pure garbage. There's going to be people in the comments probably saying, no, actually, there's a very specific use case in which spinnerets... Yeah, I don't care. Spinnerets is bad, and we are not taking it just for the sake of growing a body part. Multiple legs is good. Obviously, having an additional set of legs means we can equip another pair of boots, although we don't necessarily get any benefit from that. It's just a straight up buff to our move speed and carry capacity. With our high strength, the carry capacity is kind of null and void. And the move speed's nice, obviously, but honestly, we're going to go Freezing Ray here. We're going to now be able to freeze our enemies, and our melee attacks are also going to have a kind of freezing debuff that we make, and because we're making so many attacks, this actually could stack quite nicely. So I'm happy to take freezing ray. We'll put it on our hands, sure. There we go. Huge. As for our points here, how's our intelligence looking? 26, okay. We could take heavy weapon, like I just said. Wayfaring's looking okay. I think we might go heavy weapon, you know. I mean, there's some good stuff in the endurance tree. Weathered is kind of nice. It's particularly nice before you do Bethesda Susa. Juice is alright. Calloused, obviously 1 extra AV. Expensive investment for it, but 1 extra AV is 1 extra AV. Long stride is also quite nice. Longer sprint. We could also take nostrums, which will allow us to remove illnesses at campfires. I think heavy weapon. I'm going to go heavy weapon, and then we're going to take tank immediately. And, you know, why not equip that slender chain laser? You can see this now only weighs 10, whereas before it weighed 20. And we don't get the minus 25 debuff to our move speed. Pretty happy with that. Let's put another radio-powered antimatter cell in that. And also, let's make sure that we have freezing ray. We'll put freezing ray as number 3. Let's wait until the bell goes here. We're famished. Let's cook. We're also inspired, so why don't we go for an absolute smorgasbord of gland paste. Use normality breath, ice breath, and stun breath at level 10. Pretty awesome recipe, honestly. Kind of happy with that. Anyway, I think the bell. Yep, the bell just went. We now have a chain laser, so we can test this out. As you can see, it does not mess around when it hits, of course. And we have a freezing ray as well, which is real nice. We now have a way of dealing damage at range without having to use a weapon, so... Okay. There's a stairway up there. So if we wanted to go up, we could. I kind of want to finish exploring the priests and royal crypts, because I still feel like there's a lot of loot to be had, you know. We came from that direction. Whoa, hey, oh, yeah. Okay, we're being shot from here as well, which I don't like. Let's let those guys come down here, because I can't really see them with all those Vanta buds in the way. There's one down. Another laser pistol for us. More plaster for stuff that we can make a whole bunch of money on. There's one more guy somewhere. Take that out before that becomes a problem. Alright. 60 rounds until the bell goes. We should probably get in here and wait. There we go. Alright, now we head north. There's about to be looted, I believe. So let's be the first people to do it. Garbage and kind of garbage. What's in this one? Another set of helping hands. Good heavens. Good heavens. This is probably the first and last time I'll ever say good heavens. Alright, what do we have this way? Mopango. Okay. Let's go this way instead then. Stairway down there. Doesn't look like there's any more buildings. Yeah. No more buildings this way. I think maybe we can head to the west. No? Interesting. Alright, well, you know what? Maybe we should just go. Go up. I'm fairly happy with the loot we've had. I've definitely found... I'm going to admit I was looking very, very specifically for like high voltage arc winders and things of that nature. But you can't always find the stuff you're looking for, you know? Looks like maybe we can we head this way? Doesn't seem right. Looks like the stairs are kind of blocked off in a very awkward way. Yeah. Alright, yeah. We'll go back to the previous map and we'll go upstairs then. Okay, we are officially in the tombs. So, we do a lot of damage. However, it's on us now to not do anything stupid with regards to the guards up here, the cherubs. So as you will see here with our very first tomb, each tomb is guarded by cherubs, and these are chaotic spider cherubs. These have a chance to blink when they're attacked. And they also have a 50% chance. So when it says 50% of the time the fates have their way, this means they can impose any debuff in the game on you 50% of the time. It can be anything. Anything from something minor, like a bleed, to something game ending, like transmuting you into a gem. So, and that's kind of sad because this is the best mask in the game. This is Kesselface. I don't know why it hasn't been identified. And these are chaotic antelope, so the same. Now, they have 500 health, they have 12 AV, 21 DV. I think one of them I could probably take on fairly well, but 4 of them at level 32, no chance. Let's see if we can ID this. There we go, it's the Kesselface. So, as you can see, this gives you +1 to all of your attributes, gives you 10 resist, gives you 10 quickness, +1 to all of our mutations, gives us telepathy, a bunch of rep. Pretty good mask. Anyway, we're gonna explore here just to get all of the extra lore. There's no reason to do this really other than just points, I guess, when we finish the game. And that's it. Now there used to be a method where you could mine your way behind this glass here, and you could throw the geomagnetic disc that we have at these guys and kill them that way. I don't know if that still works. It would be nice, but I just don't know if it works anymore. But we will come back here at some point and try and kill those guys and take the mask. If you watch season 1 of Caves of Cud, you'll know that we had a boo-boo in that exact room, and that's how the run ended, I believe. But there is an achievement. If you're looking to 100% Cud, there's an achievement for getting all of the masks, wearing all of the masks at least once. Here we have ice crabs. These have 100% cold resist, and they have ice breath, so these are going to freeze you. These are actually quite scary. Being frozen is pretty rough. Again though, let's auto-explore. Some of these will have multiple relics in them, by the way. I mean, that's a garbage relic. And the Shemesh face is almost as good as Kessel face, but not quite as good. It does have 74 cold resist though, which is insane. So let's just explore here, get all of the lore from all of these sultans. So each one of these rooms is a tomb for a sultan that used to exist back in the day. We're going to go through, I think, 3 more of these tombs, and then we'll be greeted with the kind of end of the dungeon. Most of the combat is, well, all of the combat is over now. This is kind of relax mode. Who do we have here? We have only 2 guards in this room. We have Mighty. So these have plus 20 strength, which is... these guys hit hard. This one has Temporal Fugue. Level 10. So actually another pretty difficult room. And that's the Earth Face. Slightly worse than the previous 2 masks. The masks will get progressively worse. And if you take one, all of the others disappear, by the way. You can only take one. Okay. Let's keep moving. Nearly at the top now. We are 8 strata high. This is one of the few places in the game where you can actually go up instead of down. Normally you're going below ground, hence Caves of Cud. Okay, let's grab all the lore here. It looks like we have some cool looking mushroom cherubs here. Levant face. By the way, when you come back here after completing this dungeon, all of these cherubs will be hostile to you because you'll no longer have the mark of death, which is what we tattooed on our face. You can see here, this is the mark of death. So these are jeweled cherubs. These guys are scary because there's a small chance they can just kill you outright by turning you into a gem. And again, there is an achievement for getting that. Not really something you want to do if you're a melee build. If you have something like Temporal Fugue, that would be the way to deal with those guys. However, you may notice that we are astrally burdened. And what that means is that whenever we try to use any kind of Esper ability, now we're obviously a Chimera, so we don't really have any Esper abilities, but when we try to use it, there will be a chance that it will just fail outright. So keep that in mind. Okay, what do we have here? Attacks, discharge, clockwork beetles, extra willpower, and plus 100 HP. Okay. That's maybe a mask we could take right now. We do hit real hard, remember? But I kind of don't want the run to end right here. I want to go finish the main quest line, really. And as you're about to see, you actually do have an opportunity to end your quest in this dungeon if you want. This used to be the end of the game. Okay, we are now at the tippy top. You'll know it when you see this big pool of water. And this is the final unfinished tomb. This was going to be the tomb of Reshef. This has got the null face. The worst mask, all it does is give you rep with every faction. As you can see, the rest of it is empty. Except for this one little robot here. Herododicus. You speak with them, and you convince them that you are Reshef. Reshef is dead. The Sultanate is dissolved. Do you know the mark of death? I bear the mark, entomb me. So he's now going to go and imprint all of our lore on the walls of this tomb. Like this, which we'll go and read afterwards. It normally says something like, oh, we gave a book in to Sheba over at the stilt, but once Herododicus is done doing this, we will entomb ourselves. Okay. There you go, I'm done. So just as an example, look, if we look at these, you say Kukat walked below the chrome arches, beat back the throng of Gershlings and healed the wilting crops. By the auspices of the marsh, Kukat invented the weird wire conduit and detected a hidden signal. That's quite self-referential. That was the start of the main quest line, which is why we're here right now. Kukat trekked through the salt pans, north and west, to the Merchant Bazaar and Grand Cathedral of the Six-Day Stilt. There, the stilt folk sang hymns in the Sultan's honour. Blessed by divine beings, Kukat discovered the legendary masterwork scope chain pistol known as Whitefinger's Bane. Bravery. Yeah, bravery. Kukat plunged into the mouth of an open ice shelf and conversed with a beetle in the sacred tongue. So lots of cool stuff like that. Anyway, now we get in the sarcophagus. Watch this. The sealing mechanisms inside this sarcophagus will certainly kill you if you close yourself inside. Are you sure you want to enter? Type entomb to confirm. Now, don't get spooked. But here we go. You climb inside. You enter. The lid slams shut. Darkness engulfs you. You died. Entombed in the burial chamber of Reshef, the last Sultan. And now we can just quickly get a feel for our stats. This isn't the end of the game, don't worry. Spoilers, but and look, the most advanced artifact was those pair of precision Nanan fingers that we just picked up. We have 360,000 points. Pretty low, actually. But that's cool. So now we just keep skipping. Get this really cool effect. Okay. And now we enter Bright Shoal. The darkness recedes and a new light breaks on the shores of your mind. Here we are inside Bright Shoal. We're going to be over encumbered right now. That's fine. You can drop stuff here and it doesn't matter. You'll still get it back. We will drop some of these friggin' laser weapons. I always thought this was a little inelegant when you come here, that you have to just suddenly drop all of the stuff. But that's just the way it is, you know? And I think the reason that happens is because we no longer are getting all of the bonuses from all of our gear and things. We do get it from double muscled, I believe. But in terms of all of our like gear and stuff, like this for example, and I don't know if waiting. Let's just wait 100 turns. Let's see if it comes back. It does not. Anyway, let's drop some more gear here. Definitely not the Breeze. There we go. We can now move. We're now in Bright Shoal, which is kind of a digital realm that exists inside of I guess a computer. We're going to speak with this guy, Rainwater. And you can tell him you've come from the Thick World with a mission to disable the spindle's magnetic field. He says, why would I do that? He says, because I'm sad after all. So you can see, it's the dream of a seraph. So, you know, whether you want to interpret that literally as being an angel, a dream of an angel, or whether this is like just inside of a computer, I don't really know. Something changed atop the spindle. Now you can tell him to disable it, and this is an important text screen right here. You have two options. Return me to Cud. I wish to ascend the spindle myself. Or I've shaken the wet life from my hair. Now I shall cross into Bright Shoal. If you select this option, your game will end here. This will be the end of your game, and it will count as a victory for the purposes of I guess the game. It's a soft victory. Like I said, this used to be the end of the game. However, there's now quest lines beyond this part, so we're going to say, I wish to ascend the spindle. Return me to Cud. I am ready. There we go. The matter of your new body starts to thicken and clot. You're inlaid with ribbons of bones, tissue, nerve, and flesh. There you go. We are essentially reborn. We have been reborn. The neoteric body is differently charged. Tying inside you is another of the secret knots that bind the world. You gain an additional floating nearby slot. We are now in Gile, which is in the thingamajig. And now we can open this and we'll get all of our gear back that we dropped. Make sure you re-equip all of your armor. Okay, that is not what I wanted to see right here. That's really, really unfortunate. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in and interrupt me, if I'm being completely honest. Like, at all. Damn it, and we didn't pick up any of the weapons that I want. This guy's probably going to decapitate me. Huge freeze, honestly. Equip these. And let's equip this. We got to be careful here before this guy falls out. These Sultan Crocs can dismember you really easily. Let's also equip this. No, what did we just do there? And let's re-equip this. You scumbag. Okay, he is stunned. Alright, there we go. Thank you. Now let me get back to equipping all of my gear. Thanks. Okay. Inside they always leave, if you're wearing a body part, it will remain in the chest. Just something to be aware of. So let's just re-equip ourselves real quick. One on our back, helping hands, of course. This hand is our 20% hand, so this is where our glow sphere goes. And then in the robo hands, let's put the other axes that we were using. To re-equip the chain laser. We'll definitely equip these Nanon fingers in a moment. Just for now, I just want to make sure that everything is as it was. Throne is the geomagnetic disc. Now we have 2 floating nearby slots, which actually makes me think that perhaps we can either make gesticulating on another pair of gloves, or we can use our chiral rings. Maybe not. They really thought about everything in this game, huh? So we can't put anything in this? No, we can. We just can't do the chiral rings. Okay. So yeah, I think we may be able to get away with another pair of gesticulating gloves. Man, that's a real tongue twister for me. We'll put the carbide cutter back up on, I think, this arm. It has a much higher chance of hitting. 65 there. What about this arm? 84, perfect. And we'll put the bio-scanning bracelet back on. The rank fangs there. Leather bracer. And I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, we are indeed good. So, we did it. We are done with the Tomb of the Eaters. We're now in the Palladium Reef here. Seems to be empty. You can see we have spawned down here. The freehold is right there. I'm going to teleport us to the freehold right now. Don't know where we picked that up, but let's learn it, I guess. Boom, and we are home. So, before we end, let's go pay a visit to Tilly. You can see there's one additional Tilly here now. Let's see what these guys have before we end. Uber Nostrum. Always buy those. And as you can see, we just have an obscene amount of money at this point. It's kind of unbelievable. Just stand in the middle here and see what we find. So that's another pair of Zetachrome. I will probably buy these. And move away from the flawless Crysteel that we've been using. I'm not going to be using the chiral rings. I probably will keep these Nanon fingers as well. And use those. What else do we have? Nothing with you. Another set of chiral rings. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Just moving around all of the Tillies here. You don't have anything. You have polygel. Incredible. Thank you very much. I will take it. Let's get rid of a couple plaster for bonnets here. And the final tilly is this one. Okay, nothing too crazy there. Jesus, yeah, the game's really having a hard time in this area. Let's remove this and equip this. And then we'll maybe consider cloning the Nanon fingers next time, but I'm probably going to end up cloning the legendary Eater's Nectar injector that we found. But I will do some hunting around first and see if there's anything else. So, I'm going to end here. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoy Caves of Cud content, please let me know. Remember to leave a like, helps me out a ton. And I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.